Hello again everyone, this is Jay with another Linux command tutorial, and this time I'm going to show you the top command. And this one is definitely pretty awesome. So to use it is pretty easy. All you do is just type the word top and press enter, and bam. What the top command does is it basically shows you a list of processes running, and it gives you a summary on the top of how much of your system resources are being utilized at any given moment. And you'll see that I have, like for example, I have 86 or 85% of my CPU is idle. 10% is being used right now. And it shows me how much memory I have total, how much is used and free, as well as my swap. And yes, my computer is actually using swap a little bit right now because this is a really slow machine that I desperately need to upgrade. But anyway, you'll see here that it's pretty easy command. All you have to do is type top and press enter, and you'll see all the processes that are using the most resources sorted by the percentage of the CPU that it's currently using. But there are a few options here that we can use to customize it a little bit. Now, for example, if I press S on my keyboard while this is running, it'll allow me to change the delay from 3 seconds to whatever I want. So basically the delay is how often this refreshes. So for example, if I don't like the default of 3, I can just type 1 and press enter, and you'll notice that it will start refreshing every second. And you can see that here where you see the second incrementing by 1. So if I press S again, I can change it to 2 if I want, or I can just change it, whoops, sorry, can change it to 4 if I wanted it to update every 4 seconds. But I have basically some flexibility there as far as how often I want it to update. So I'll change it back to 1 because I kind of like that better. So another thing that you can do is press I on your keyboard, and it'll hide all the processes that are idle and only show you the ones that are actually using the CPU. So if you want to see only the things that are actually using the CPU, just press I, and that's how you do that. And then press it again if you want to return to the normal view. Now another thing that is pretty cool is you can actually kill a program from this as well. You notice here that there's a process ID for every process that's running, and that's typical of Linux and Unix. Everything has a process ID, and I'll be getting into process IDs later on. But the only thing to know right now is that every process or daemon in Linux has a process ID. And you'll notice I have a program, GNOME's system, or you've just seen it, but a system monitor, and it's actually this program right here. I just opened a random program so I could show you how the kill actually works. So I'll click on the GNOME terminal again. You'll see in the background underneath here a little white area that shows the GNOME terminal. Anyway, so I'll press I, so I'll hide all my idle programs, and in order to you got to catch it. So I can see that the process ID is, and let me change the seconds to something where I can actually get a chance to look at it. So we're just waiting for the system monitor 2854. So I was basically just waiting for it to show some activity in that program so it would register on the list. And I saw the process ID is 2854. So I'll press letter K on the keyboard and I'll type 2854 because that's the process ID of the GNOME system monitor. And as soon as I do that, this program in the back should go away. So I'll press enter and press enter again, and there you go. I just killed a program that was running through the top command. And like I said, I will go over the process IDs and how to kill tasks in more detail later on, but that was just a simple example. Now another thing that you can do is press letter F on your keyboard, and you can choose which fields are actually shown on the top command. So you'll see here D or space toggles display, or S sets the sort. So right now it's sorting by the CPU, but if I wanted it to sort by the command name, for example, I'll just highlight command and press S. And up here you see the current sort field change to command. So now if I press escape, you'll notice that it's actually sorted by the command and not the CPU percentage like it was before. So if I press F, I can go back and I can change it to something else like resident size and set the sort to that, for example. and then I've changed the view yet again. And when I'm done with the top command, I just press letter Q on the keyboard and it goes away just like that. So that was your quick tutorial on the top command, which is definitely a command you'll find yourself using often, and you want to learn this one. So it's basically like the task manager of the Linux Unix world, so you definitely want to know it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll get started on the next tutorial for you. I'm not sure what it's going to be off the top of my head, but I'll look something up and I'll teach you. And until then, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching.